Yeah, we're making this video about God of War Ragnarok. Honestly, fantastic visually. Like the promotional rollout they have for this game is impressive. It's expansive. And I just can't wait for it to come out. I don't, I'm gonna do some research honestly on this because it wasn't until I read Hellboy, because Hellboy was a good segue because he's dealing with, the Norse mythology in his own situation with the Hellboy issues, the Bones of Giants. He has Mjolnir. He can't seem to let go of the hammer of Thor, that's Thor's. So he's, in place of Thor there, which is, whatever, that's crazy. But I remember there being a lot of talk when they first showed what Thor was going to look like for the video game. And I just remember seeing the character visual and I was just like, okay, what's wrong with that? He looks like he could just run through a wall, and and he has a hammer that he can call back to him. So he looks like the type that throw the hammer at you, probably miss you maybe, and then by the time you realize that he's up in your grill with an elbow, like this dude. Look, let me show you that, man. This dude looks serious, man. Like they're not going for, they're going far away from the Marvel Thor, which is dope. Is it, because they could have been like, let's just make him look like, shit. Marvel wouldn't have cared. Well, shit, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, for legal reasons, obviously, you got to make him look different, right? But they could have still went a safer route. Is what I'm trying to get across here. They could have went a safer route, but instead they got Ryan. They got Ryan Hurst to do the voice to make it, give it that gritty. Dude, look at Mjolnir, man. Dude, he ain't playing, man. I just know for, I just feel like I know for a fact, Mjolnir, if it hits you, if you don't evade it, it's gonna knock you into a wall. There's just no way it doesn't knock you into a wall and just take away half your strength. There's no way. Man, I'm interested to see the other characters that you fight in that game too, and also to see Atreus and his abilities. Because as a player that's never played God of War till that God of War, really, you know, I really enjoyed that they added Atreus because Atreus could, cover your left or right flank. Atreus will help clear the area with a sick barrage of arrows, man. That's what I loved about that character. Dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even. That was really the first time I actually played with a character that just used arrows. You know what I'm saying? And that was dope. I didn't even really think about that. Yeah. Because Kratos was, boom, boom, and with his axe, and Atreus was handling it though. Like I loved upgrading Atreus, and I'm definitely looking forward to the upgrades that they got on Atreus because now he's taller, he's stronger, so. I wonder how much control they're gonna give. Like I don't know. I think that's gonna be pretty dope too. Like, how are they gonna manage the controls with because seemingly you're probably gonna be able to control them again. Like that, like you used to. So feeling, man, just in gaming, man, this is gonna just be one of those games that just sits with the culture for like when it drops. From when it drops to like 10 years after, man, I feel like it's going to be one of those games of the decades. It's going to be on the new consoles, obviously, and it's just going to kill it, man. It's going to kill it. Dude, I'm going to get this game. Like, I have a PS4. I only have PS4. I don't have PS5. But I don't feel too bad, right? Because there's only like 10 people have it anyway. So, I think that when it comes out, I'm gonna get on PS4, obviously, and then whenever I get a PS5 in 2028, I'm gonna buy it for PS5 too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing. I want to see it on both platforms because I know it's gonna be amazing on the PS5. I know it's gonna be amazing. I always say that when that game comes out, I'm gonna give me a PS5. I'm gonna figure out a way to get me a damn PS5. Oh no, it ain't that. It's not that for me, but I'm gonna give me a PS5. Also, at the end, you're gonna really have to do work with Atreus. I feel like in the midst of Kratos being mortally wounded, you're gonna have to be Atreus in defeat Thor. Yo, like this game is gonna be crazy. I had a lot of ways that I was gonna attack this video, and I know right now a lot of people are gonna be like, "Well, no, it's not gonna end like that because, it's Norse mythology and blah 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 blah." It's like, look, man, Kratos killed Zeus. There ain't too many people out there that's like, man, it got to be like this. How, how it was in the lore. Cause man, Kratos ain't going. If we know if we know anything by now, Kratos is not having it, man. Come on. It's not gonna end the way that any of us think. I think it's gonna be that. And also, um, there's a lot of characters that people are thinking about. There's Tyr, who's the god of war in Norse mythology, bloodshed, and Tyr and Fenrir. They have history, obviously. Um, Thor, Thor and the World Serpent. You know what I'm saying? They have their history, but I do feel strongly about saying Kratos is gonna die fighting Thor, right? Because who else is his enemy right now, right? Like if I'm really thinking about it, who else is he geared towards fighting right now? What is the biggest threat right now for him and his family? It's Thor, you know, and Kratos is gonna do whatever he needs to do to protect his son, even though his son wants to go out there and figure out what's going on out there in the world, because he's like, he's war ready. He's ready from the last story that we've seen. He fought alongside his father every step of the way, so he wants to go on and finish this journey that he feels that they haven't finished. I'm talking about Atreus. So, um, yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. Very interesting. Freya, Freya and Freya and Kratos, they're gonna clash, and you know somebody ain't gonna walk away at the end of that. Because she seems like yeah, she's got her eyes set on blood. And yeah, man, she's on the war path. God of War. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, you see how I did that?